Welcome to the Vegas BenchWarmer podcast. My name is Eric. He hate me 702, and as always, we have
Jeremy with a G.
What's up, buddy? How you doing today?
I'm living a dream. How you doing?
You ready to talk some football?
Sure.
Okay. Who do you think's representing the AFC in the Super Bowl? Who would you put money on?
Either the Bills or the damn Chiefs. I'm just gonna be honest.
Okay. Kumar, what do you think, buddy? Do you have any? What are your predictions for the AFC playoff teams and how it's going to pan out this season?
I think it's gonna be between the Bills and the Chiefs, and I actually think that the Bills will beat the Chiefs. I think they're a really great team. I think they're gonna get revenge. That defense is really good, and I think they shut down Patrick Mahomes in that offense because. I mean, we saw the Bucs were able to do it, and I think that the Bills have a much potenter offense than the Bucs do. So, I got the Bills with the Chiefs on this one.
AC, go ahead and tell us what you think. Who do you think's going to end up? Give me some playoff predictions, some surprise teams. What do you think? Who do you think's going to represent the AFC? I know you got plenty of shit to say.
I'd love to. First of all, I want to go ahead and say I got the Bears going 3-14. I got the Raiders going 5-12. I got the Steelers going 5-12. I just want to throw that out real quick.
You do know the Steelers won 11 games without trying last year. That's like some bullshit. Like
it was an easy schedule, just like the Falcons got an easy schedule this year, man. They should get 11 wins too. I got Bills in the 1 seed. Now he hate me and Jeremy. Hold on to your fucking seats, because in the number 2 seed, I got the Chargers, bro.
Dude, we're getting so many.
Did he walk away?
Yeah, he walked away.
I came for it today. I got the Chargers in the number 2 seed, bro. I got number 3 seed Ravens. I got 4 seed Titans, obviously. 5 Browns, 6 Chiefs sliding in there, and then you got the Jets falling in at 7 somehow, bro. Somehow.
My only question is, what is like the Chargers' record?
Do
you have? Yeah, like what do you have them winning like 14 games?
No. Oh wait, yeah, 14-3, bro.
Okay, yeah, that's so that I mean I can see that. I can't see that, but I could see your scenario. There's no way in hell I see that, but I mean you do love Justin Herbert.
Is it Perp, Reggie? What exactly is it? I'm trying to look it up because I want to know what he's smoking exactly.
Hey, bro, relax.
I was like, what is he talking about?
No, I'm looking because like, I'm just wondering because like I want to be that high too. Like,
who's representing the AFC West or AFC in the Super Bowl? Watch him say some shit like the fucking Chargers.
No. I got the Bills and the Chargers in the AFC Championship. Bills taking it.
Go check out this channel that's talking. He's on YouTube. Vegas Underrated. It's got a really good channel. Go check that out. Okay, Jeremy. Now that you done came back in, what are some of your predictions? What are some of your predictions?
I got the Bills, Chiefs, Browns, Colts, Titans, Ravens. And I got to throw the Raiders in there in a fucking Hail Mary pass.
Okay. Who do you have winning the AFC? Who do you have going up there? What do you got?
I got the Chiefs.
Of course. That's what I'm talking about. I got very similar to like, I mean, I got the Bills, I got the Browns winning the division, I got the Titans, I got the Chiefs, I got the Ravens, I got the Dolphins. Yeah. And then it's either the Broncos or the Raiders. I think there's going to be 2 teams that comes from our division. Depending on how well Teddy Bridgewater plays. I mean, the Broncos are stacked. They have a good defense. They have lots of weapons. They have a halfway decent running back. I shouldn't say stacked. Let me rewind that. They have a pretty good team. So I mean, but their defense is good, and they're not. If Teddy Bridgewater can play like New Orleans or like Minnesota Teddy Bridgewater, where they're not going to ask him to throw a lot and stuff like that, then I think they might be able to sneak in the playoffs with that defense. If the Raiders can put together a full fucking season, then they might be able to stick it together with that. Like I think you guys play us later in the year, so that's a good thing because like after you play us, it's like downhill from there, it seems like. So I got the Chiefs and the Browns in the AFC Championship, and I got the Chiefs winning the AFC Championship. Like I can't not say the Chiefs because I'm gonna home, but it wouldn't surprise me if the Bills, the Browns, or even the Titans, any one of those four represented the AFC.
Anybody worried about the Colts at all? Because
no.
Okay, just making sure I'm not. The quarterback's made out of porcelain, so I'm not really worried about him.
And he's got COVID now, so.
Does he have COVID, or did he just know somebody with COVID?
I think it was a close contact.
I think he called somebody that had COVID.
Yeah, exactly. You know somebody that has
NFL rules. Yeah, the NFL rules. If you text somebody and they had a brother that got COVID, they're like, "Hey, bro, on the list." So.
I like this dude, man.
I told you. Why did I tell you? I told you he's one of our favorite guests.
I'm serious. Y'all playing, bro. I got the Colts with like 3 wins, bro. Not even gonna lie.
I'm just afraid for Carson Wentz to walk outside and like fall in a pothole or something. Like that's this type of luck.
My thing about the Colts is why is everyone acting like Carson Wentz is this great quarterback that we've all seen do great things one season?
It's not. It's because they went to the playoffs last year with Phillip Rivers, and we saw how bad Phillip Rivers was his last year in San Diego. So he didn't have to be nothing but average. They're in a shitty division because we don't know what's gonna. I mean, not shitty because the Titans are there, but the Jaguars and the Texans both suck. So I mean, really, their only competition is the Titans in that one. And if the last time we saw him fully healthy, he was in the playoffs with the Eagles.
He's not fully healthy though.
But he's never fully healthy. I know that.
Exactly.
But trust me, I know this.
But then he tripped over a blade of grass and got hurt.
The Colts have a great offensive line. So I think they have a very good offensive line, and I think that's where they're going with it. Offensive line, run game, halfway decent receivers, and a decent defense in a division that's not very hard, where you just got to worry about the Titans. And I think it's asinine, but I see how a lot of people can make sense of that logic. All right, Ice Baby, who do you think? Listen, you can't use the Falcons as your surprise team.
Then there's no surprises.
God damn it. Okay. That's my surprise team. That's why you can't use it.
Oh, bro. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a surprise. NFC South has a really, really easy schedule. Like it's dumb easy. I came on here like 2 weeks ago, and I said the Buccaneers weren't going to have a great season. I got them going 13-4 and getting the number 1 seed. So their schedule's just way too easy. I don't see them losing a lot of those games. So Buccaneers 1, Cardinals 2, Cowboys 3 at 11-6. Bad NFC East over there. Packers 4, 49ers 5, Seahawks 6. So 3 teams out of the NFC West because I don't think the Rams are going to do much. And then 7 Falcons. That's it. And I got the Falcons at 11 wins. Again, super easy schedule. Much similar to the Steelers schedule last year. So they should squeeze out 11 easily.
I think that was a shade. I'm going to let it
go. that is. JD, what do you think, boss?
I don't think the Falcons get in the playoffs if they were hosting the playoffs, but so I'm gonna have that there. I'm just gonna leave that there for you. Unfortunately, this is the way it's looking for me. I got the Eagles getting in. I got Washington getting in. I got the Seahawks and the 49ers. I don't know why I just feel that way. Believe it or not, I actually like the Bears. Like I don't know why exactly. I know they're shitting on Justin Fields, but I like the Bears.
But they don't have any cornerbacks on their roster for week 1.
I mean, shit happens, man. Like, just because I don't know how to spell the word, so don't mean I don't know how to use one.
I mean, but they do have like 7 linebackers though.
You can just put them. They can just run spur. Just rush the whole game and see what happens. Out of the NFC South, Actually, and I like the Vikings as well. I'm not sure why I like the Vikings, but I just like the Vikings. And I'm gonna take the Buccaneers too, because you can't not put Tom Brady in it. You just can't. It's impossible. It's impossible to. I've never bet against him, and I've never won. So,
Jeremy, go ahead and give us your predictions.
I mean, I got the Seahawks, Packers, Bucks, Cardinals. I think the Saints get in there somehow. And then my surprise teams, I mean, I think it's the 49ers or the Giants. I got to double down on my Giants from last season.
Yeah, I remember that.
Danny Dimes is your guy? That's your guy, Danny Dimes?
Last year, he picked the Giants to win the NFC East, and then
it came down to what, like the last game or something?
Yeah, he picked the Giants when they were like really horrible. I was like, what team wins them? He doubled down on it again. Yeah. And so he was rooting for them all season. So who do you got in the Super Bowl?
In the Super Bowl?
I mean in the AFC and representing the Super Bowl from the NFC.
I mean, I could see the Bucks or the Packers.
Okay. I'm about to shake some shit up, y'all. All right. I'm about to shake some shit up. We're going to do it like this. We're going to go. I got Packers as 1. Okay. I got Niners as 2. Okay. I got. See, I got to go back with my bold prediction on this one. So I got to go back with my bold prediction. I technically got the Falcons at 3 because that's my surprise team as well. My theory on that is they quit on their coach last year. They should not have been as bad as they were. I have whoever wins the NFC East at 4, so I have the football team. I have the Seahawks at 5. I have the Bears at 6.
The Bears.
And then I have the Cardinals at 7. So I think there's 3 NFC West teams, but I think there are 4 teams that did make the playoffs last year that make the playoffs this year. In the Cardinals, the Niners, or 3, I'm sorry, because the Bears made it, and the Cardinals, the Niners, and the Falcons. And then the Bears. But my Bears making it depends on whether or fucking not they start Andy Dalton. If they start Andy Dalton week 1, I'm turning away. I retract everything I said about the Bears.
Well, he's the starter, so
listen. It's not week 1.
You gotta ride that L.
It's not week 1 yet.
Hey, just go ahead and take your L.
It's not. We thought Justin Herbert was starting week 2 or 3 against the Chiefs up until about an hour in game time, where somebody in San Diego magically pierced Tyron Taylor's lung while giving him a vaccination or a shot, and then he came onto the field. Shit can happen. He could slip on a banana peel. Something could happen, okay? I'm telling y'all, in no way, shape, or form should Andy Dalton ever start in any NFL league as a week 1 starter. So if Justin Fields starts, I think yes. If Andy Dalton starts, he's going to. So let's say 3 games, because my problem is I think they're going to dig too deep of a hole for Justin Fields to get them out of it. And I think that's the issue. I think, but that's my big thing. I actually have the AFC or the NFC Championship between the Niners and the Washington football team, with the Niners winning and going to the Super Bowl.
Who is the Niners quarterback? Just throwing it out.
Jimmy Garoppolo right now. That's my.
Sorry, I was looking for Ashton again.
Is any of that predicated on like the quarterback situation or not?
If Jimmy Garoppolo, I think Jimmy Garoppolo starts the whole year.
Porn star Jimmy.
Yeah, and this is the reason why. Okay, they win with Jimmy. If you look at their record, they literally are more than a playoff team with Jimmy. His last full healthy season, what were they? 13-3 and in the Super Bowl. He does enough with that team with their defense for them to be okay, and Jimmy's not going to lose games. I think this is Jimmy's last year. I think they build his value and they end up trading him unless he wins a Super Bowl. But I think he does enough to keep Trey. And again, in this situation, I think Trey should sit. I don't understand why everybody wants to start everybody. Ben Roethlisberger, Phillip Rivers, Eli Manning, all set. Two of them won Super Bowls.
His name is banned. Stop saying that name.
Patrick Mahomes won a Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers won a Super Bowl. They're sitting and I'm not saying that he's not ready. I don't think it hurts him to sit another year if they're playing good with the team that they have. And I think Jimmy G starts the whole entire time. And then I think they lose in the Super Bowl again to my Chiefs. I think we have a rematch.
So I'm not going to argue your point. I'm just saying you threw out Ben Roethlisberger, and that's just a name that cannot be mentioned on this podcast. Like that dude is trash can juice with extra trash cans sauce on the side.
Okay,
that dude stinks.
But you do know you did love him for a second.
I never loved Ben Roethlisberger. I hated him.
Okay.
How I feel about Matt Ryan.
We're doing a shout out real quick just to let you guys know this is the Vegas Underrated channel. This is all of his videos. This right here, this dude is amazing. He goes to not all high school, but a lot of Vegas high school. And he does reaction to them. We interact on Twitter. He has some hilarious reactions when he's watching the games, and he watches most of the games, the highlights, and reacts to them side by side. If you follow him on Twitter, I think it's Tyrone Blake. If you follow him at Twitter, he interacts, gives you short films, short videos, rankings of certain players and stuff that he's seen. So great follow. Go and check him out. He is absolutely amazing. Also a fellow Vegas guy, so we got to shout him out. The podcast community as a whole is fucking amazing. I absolutely love
they've taken us in like we're one of their own.
I love the podcast community. Again, we want to shout out JD Oracle with DMS Media. Its links are in the description. Ice Baby, link in description. Kumar, link in description. And the link will be in the description for Vegas Underrated. And hopefully he joins more often and maybe we talk high school football with him. Without further ado, Jeremy, take us home.
Put me in, coach.
Big